Good day everyone. Today we will be discussing ICT conventional teaching learning materials. Our first reporter, we have Camille Marie Mandado.
Conventional learning materials. The usual traditional teaching aids are blackboards, textbooks, charts, pictures, posters, maps, atlases, globes, flashcards, flip cards, worksheets, science lab apparatus, and many more. The purpose and importance of teaching and learning materials is to make lessons interesting, learning essay and enable teachers to easily express concepts. The learning materials can significantly increase learners' achievement by supporting learning. Blackboard and chalks. Blackboard is one of the very old and most used teaching aids in the schools along the textbooks. The prescribed textbooks of studies for particular classes in a school have been the other very useful tool in the hands of the teacher for centuries, whereby a teacher uses the textbook to read and explain to the students everything contained in the textbook lessons. Charts, pictures, and posters. For easy understanding of the lessons, the teacher used teaching aids like the charts, pictures, and posters which they display in the walls of the classrooms. Maps, atlases, and globe. The lesson is in geography becomes realistic when the teachers use wall maps, atlases, and globes to make the student understand and know various geographical concepts and to know the locations of various places in the world. Next is flashcards, flip cards, and worksheets. Flashcards and flip cards are another useful teaching aid used especially in small classes to teach vocabulary and important concepts. Scientific apparatus, materials, and models used in classrooms and science labs. No science lesson can said to be complete unless the children are shown the practical examples by conducting the science experiments in the lab or class. Next is crossword puzzles, quizzes, and storytelling, etc. Crossword puzzles and other quizzes held in the school from time to time also serve as a sort of teaching aids. Dramatization and plays. Dramatization and one-act plays enacted in classrooms based on the subject of study also serve as important teaching aids. Next is dictionaries, encyclopedias, and other reference books. Dictionaries, encyclopedias, and other books of reference always come to the help of the teachers and the students whenever they want to find out the meaning of any word or an idea. Toys and other objects used as methods of teaching. Toys are usually used in small classes for teaching the children the names of various fruits, vegetables, animals, birds, insects, etc. Toy models of these objects are easily available in the market. Use abacus as a teaching aid. The use of abacus in learning numbers and small mathematical operations has been in use since times immemorial. Mathematics including geometry kits, the geometry box containing compasses, protectors, ruler, scales, and etc. Next.
Digital resources. Digital resources are those materials that require computer access, whether through a personal computer or a hand mobile device. It is often made up of separate digital media, including text, video, images, and sound. Digital resources can be multimedia resources and interactive resources. Multimedia resources consist of audio and video materials, while interactive resources are those which changes the format following a stimulus from the user. Digital resources are CD-ROM, Encyclopedia Britannica, Microsoft Encarta, DVD, websites, open resources like ebook and e-journal. Advantages of digital resources. It creates a varied learning experience. It is flexible. It is more accurate and comprehensive materials can be accessed. Teaching changes from teaching facts to applying concepts. Increase in classroom experience. And lastly, classroom no longer a default knowledge delivery system. There are 5 types of digital learning resources: simulation, animation, quiz, electronic textbook, and learning objectives.
So let's move forward with distance learning. So distance learning, please next slide. So distance learning describes any learning that happens without the students being physically present in the lesson. However, this could also apply to the teacher in certain situations. Historically, this described correspondence courses in which students would communicate with their schools or teachers by mail. More recently, distance education has moved online to include a huge range of systems and methods on practically any connected device. So there are different types of distance learning. So first, we have video conferencing. It is a common way for teachers to interact directly with students in live lessons. This could be one-on-one session or class-like scenario in which multiple students connect to the teacher's live. So next is synchronous learning. It is when all the students learn together at the same time, and often even place, but the instructor is at another location. It often features video or teleconferencing that connects teachers and learners digitally. Asynchronous learning is a less connected but also less constrained format. Instead of live online lessons, students are given learning tasks with deadlines. They then self study to complete the assignments. Often scheduled online courses add yet another layer of flexibility. It is a type of asynchronous course setup, except there aren't any deadlines either. This is ideal for learners with other demands on their time, such as professionals or stay at home parents. Fixed time online courses are a type of synchronous course that requires online users to all visit a specific virtual location at a set time and place. For example, webinar. Unlike more rigid synchronous lessons, this does allow students from anywhere in the world to connect and interact online. So next. So distance learning benefits are more obvious than ever. So it is flexible, easy access, and less cost. So this is where we find our content for today. And these are references. I hope you learned something, guys, and thank you for listening. Sayonara.